Hey guys, I'm Jake Palat and I just pulled my boat out of the water. I'm getting ready to go on a trip, so wanted to pull it out, give it a deep clean. And so while I'm doing that, I figured I'd give you guys a rundown on my process for deep cleaning my boat, some of the things I use and some of the ways that I make it quick and easy to deep dive, get it cleaned up both inside and out. So let's get into it. So the first thing I'll usually use is this Boat Juice water spots cleaner. So with my boat staying in the water in Florida, the scum line can get pretty bad, but this Boat Juice water spots cleaner that doubles as a hull cleaner makes it really easy to just wipe that scum line off. After letting it sit for about a minute, I'm gonna follow it up with this towel. Typically, if I wasn't doing a deep wash, I'd follow it up with the Boat Juice exterior cleaner, but we're gonna take a different route today. So now that scum line is hit, I'm just gonna spray down the whole side of the boat, and I got a new kit that makes this next part of the process super easy. So the newest addition to my boat cleaning kit is the Boat Juice Wash and Shine kit, which comes with this Hydro Sud sprayer. It's basically a hose nozzle, holds their Wash and Shine soap in this little canister here. It'll automatically spray from the hose and you can adjust how much flow the soap has, as well as a bunch of different settings for your nozzle for how you want the water to shoot out of the hose. So the boat's sprayed down. Now I'm gonna follow it up by adding some soap into the mix. Just gonna coat the whole outside with this foam. I put it in the mist setting, which really helps it set onto the side of the boat so that it'll soak in really nicely and be easy to wipe down. This mitt that I'm using came with the Boat Juice Wash and Shine kit. It has a chenille softer side and a waffle texture side for rougher spots. But because I already used the water spots remover on the tough spots on the hull, I don't really need to scrub anything in too much. I'm mostly just gonna use this to get some of the water spots off, a little bit of dirt that latched onto there, and then just make sure to hit everything, get it all shined up. I'd make sure to give a little bit of special attention to any hard angles on your hull. So right here, I've got this little chine right here. I'm just hitting that with a little bit of special detail to make sure that any buildup that was in there gets taken care of. Just like that, the whole side of this boat is now clean. So I'm gonna take my Hydro Sud sprayer, turn it back to water only, and give it a rinse. I just found one spot that I missed with the water spot remover on the scum line area. So I'm using the waffle texture side of this mitt to just scrub that in, and got taken care of super easily. That's out, back to spraying. So once it's been rinsed, the Wash and Shine kit also comes with this XL microfiber towel. I'm just gonna follow it up, get the water off of there so none of that hard water spot sticks on the exterior of the boat. All right, so this side of the boat is completely done. I also went ahead and hit the other side in the back. You guys got the gist of the process, so felt like I didn't need to show it, but that's all clean now, matching this side. It's looking good. Now for the final step on the exterior, what are we gonna do to make sure that it stays looking like this for a while? My answer to that is this protection spray from Boat Juice. What this is ceramic SiO2 sealant. This one smells like cherries and is really easy to use, and make sure that the work you put into cleaning your boat lasts a long time. Well, I just used the last of a bottle, so I'm gonna wipe this off. Always make sure you have spare cleaners on deck. I'm gonna go grab mine. There's nothing worse than being midway through cleaning your boat and running out of whatever it is you're using. I went and got my spare. Since I'm on my last bottle, I know it's time to order more, but I'm not out of luck. I can still finish cleaning my boat. Okay, the exterior is done and dusted. It's looking really good. Now let's move to the interior. For me, the interior is always the most in-depth part of the cleaning process. It's where people are stepping, dropping crumbs, spilling things. So this is where I really like to dedicate some time. I always like to start off with a vacuum. So I'm just gonna do a quick pass everywhere, under all the seats, try to hit all the corners where dirt might collect, dig into the crevices underneath the seats, as well as in the cup holders. Really anywhere that dirt can collect, I'm gonna try to pick up as much of that loose stuff as I can. So now that everything's vacuumed up, I'm gonna follow it up with this boat juice exterior cleaner, which we're on the inside of the boat, but this stuff works wonders on some of the hard surfaces. So any of these fiberglass areas, under the seats, things like that, this stuff will wipe away grime and dirt like no other. So here I've flipped over my reversible seat in the back just to make sure that I can get into every corner and get any grime that might be hiding from me. Now we've got pretty good coverage on the hard surfaces on the interior of the boat. So now I'm gonna take this boat juice interior spray. It smells like orange creamsicle. And as a bonus, this stuff fits in cup holders around the boat, which makes it really easy to always have on hand. But all that aside, this stuff works great. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray the whole interior, all the seats, all the vinyl, to make sure that all gets cleaned and taken care of. So as I was talking about with the importance of hitting the nooks and crannies on the hard surfaces of the boat, I also like to make sure that I get in between where the seats are actually sitting up against each other, because a lot of times those areas will stay wet. So making sure that you're getting any grime off of there is going to be important for the longevity of your interior. Aside from that, I'm just kind of going around, spraying a generous amount on the seats, letting it sit for just a second, especially if there's some tougher spots on there. And then I'm following it up with this microfiber towel, and the grime just wipes away. Additionally, this cleaner is a UV protectant. So not only is it effortlessly cleaning the vinyl in the boat, but it's also leaving a protective coat behind without feeling like it's leaving residue, but it's gonna make sure that your interior has the best shot to last for a long time. All right, so the interior is pretty well taken care of. So moving on to final steps here. But before I move on to my last step of cleaning the boat, as you're finishing things up, I recommend leaving all your seats open like this, just so everything can air out and has an opportunity to dry out as much as possible before you put your boat away. But moving along to the last part, I have this boat juice glass cleaner, which not only cleans the glass, but provides an anti-fog control. So I'm basically just gonna use this on all the glass surfaces around the boat, as well as electronic screens. It really couldn't be much easier to get a streak-free shine on all your windows. So all I'm doing here, I'm not letting it sit because I don't want it to dry. So I'm taking the black side of this interior towel that I also got in my kit from Boat Juice and spraying it on, wiping in a circular pattern through the middle of the window, and then hitting the perimeter. What this is doing is making sure that you get kind of full coverage everywhere. I'm gonna hit the sides here. And one thing that you don't want to forget is the inside of your glass. It does hold water, it holds fingerprints, sunscreen spray over, all that stuff gets trapped in here. So I find that using the glass cleaner on the inside of the windshield is beneficial as well. All right, so that's a wrap. The boat's completely clean. As you can see, the exterior is shining and the interior is spotless. I'm excited about how it turned out. You know, I use a lot of these boat juice products on a day-to-day basis. The stuff from this luxury kit is stuff that I use to spot clean things, give it quick wipe downs, but every now and then it's nice to pull the boat out and really give it a deep clean. I'm really excited with this new wash and shine kit. As you saw, it made it really easy to give the full exterior a deep wash. In addition to the effectiveness of it, I'm stoked that it was quick. It's really hot today. I want to spend as little time out here as possible. So this stuff made it really easy to just get the boat cleaning knocked out, make sure that it's spotless without spending all day doing so. Now I'm going to get the boat put away before the afternoon storms come. Thanks for watching.